Good morning, everyone. This is Mike Rennick. I'm a broker associate with Team Rennick Real Estate Services, part of that great Keller Williams on the Water family. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm glad to be back. I'm excited. We've revamped the format to give you better information. We listen to our clients. So the revamped approach over the next 4 weeks, every month it'll rotate, is different. Keep those suggestions and ideas and comments coming. We want to make this broadcast informative to you and helpful. And someone asked me, Mike, why do you do this? Well, it's really easy. No matter what the market is, if you're a seller or if you're a buyer, you need certain types of information to leverage it to your advantage. And that's what we're going to do every month is we're going to start talking about different kinds of numbers for our area and what they mean to you as a buyer and a seller. So the beginning of the month, what we'll do, if I can hit the right buttons here, and there we go. So at the beginning of the month, what I'd like to do on the first Monday is talk about what trends do we see in area sales. In other words, let's start with the broad brush umbrella. What's the market doing? Are sales going up? Are sales falling? Are we seeing sales more flat? What's the seasonal nature? Because that all impacts what you buy a property for or what you sell it for. Then we'll, on the second Monday, go into pricing. Do we see prices going up? Do we see prices going down? Or are they flat? What does that mean to you as a buyer? What does that mean to you as a seller? Also, as important information, maybe a little bit more on the selling side, but definitely for both. How long is it taking to get something sold? If you're in a situation where you need to sell something in 60 days, is the market going to allow us to do that? Or a better question is, what do we have to do to make sure that happens? And then on the last Monday of the month, or the 4th, we're going to talk about what are the inventory levels. We hear inventory's up, inventory's down. What does that really mean to us as we go forward? So that's the new format. So today what we're going to do is take a look at sales. I've picked some areas. The key is we can drive this down to your area, reach out, let us know what you're looking for. But when we look at sales, and we see for Sarasota County, sales were actually a little over 1,300 units for the month of May. That's the last published data that we have, which is actually up from last year. So all across this board, we're seeing the fact that sales are strong. The larger green bar is the number of units that are for sale. The smaller, darker green bar are the number of units that sold, and the red line are the units pending. So on a sales perspective from Sarasota County, also in Manatee County, here we see 953, which is up from last year of something a little bit less than 900. So sales are up in Sarasota, Manatee County. We see the same thing in Longboat Key. We had 67 sales for the last published month. Last year at this time it was 52. So again, the upward trend. When we jump up to Holmes Beach and Bradenton Beach, we see there was 38 sales, which is up from last year also. So this is a good news story. Siesta Key, sales of 43 last month. That's down a little bit from last year, but still at very healthy levels. That's the one area that's got a little bit of difference. In Venice at 319 sales, that's up from last year. If we jump into the city of Sarasota, a little bit 682 sales, that's up from last year. And we look in the city of Bradenton at 526 sales, that's also up from last year. So when we start the month out and we look at the sales perspective, things are very strong. Now, what does that mean to buyers and sellers? Well, obviously a healthy market is great for both sides, but that's just the beginning. There's a lot more information we need to understand when we list your home or we represent you as a buyer. So we're happy to do that. We want to continue providing this kind of information to you. Let us know what we can provide for you. You can reach me at mike@teamrennick.com. My personal cell is 941-400-8735. We welcome phone calls. Let us know what kind of data you're looking for. We would start at maybe a county level. We'd go down to the city level. And then, as importantly, what is it in your association if you're a condo? What is it in your subdivision if you're a homeowner? And that's where we would formalize and we strategize and we put our plan together. Each one of our plans is specific to our individual buyers and to our individual sellers. So let me know how I can help. Before I break off, I'd like to wish everyone a happy and healthy, and may this be the best 4th of July week and weekend holiday season that we've ever had. Again, let me know how I can help. I appreciate the fact, those of you that are watching live and those of you that will see the recording on this. Again, let us know what you need, and we can provide that data. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a great week and a great 4th of July.